welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, just Alyx. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to fall and pray. Karrion Kross and Scarlett is back in WWE. What an episode of Smackdown. Reports have come out that Triple H was looking to make a statement this week. And I thought Raw was a good episode. Really good episode. Established a lot of great things to come in the future. I kind of figured that wasn't the statement he was looking for. The statement came tonight. Friday Night Smackdown was the episode I was looking for. I thought this episode was fantastic. Night and day from what SmackDown used to be. The women got a lot of TV time. Ricochet shined like he always should have shined. And then, of course, as I said, Karrion Kross and Scarlett making a very surprising return. I saw the report from Fightful Select that they were working on bringing them back. And that was always in the plans for a while now. They were making plans to bring them back, but I didn't think they were coming back tonight. As soon as that report came out, boom, there they were on SmackDown. That's what I'm talking about. I told y'all that people were going to start coming back. It wouldn't be the people you thought would come back. We're not going to see Adam Cole. We're not going to see Keith Lee. We're not going to see all those guys that are already signed by AEW come back. But the Karrion Krosses, the Frankie Monets, all of them? And yes, Frankie Monet, Taya Valkyrie, I do see her going back. I might see John Morrison going back. Shoot. They're all going to go back. Because Triple H is the man. And by the way, I caught heat on Twitter. Who doesn't catch heat on Twitter? But I caught heat on Twitter by saying Ricochet is the best high flyer in WWE. And he might be the best high flyer in wrestling. Yeah, I said it. I said he might be better than Phoenix. I said he might be better than Will Ospreay. I said he might be better than Pac. I said he might be better than all of them. And if you don't like it, fight me. Because it's a wrestling opinion. See, when I say stuff like that, I know it gets under your skin because there has to be some truth to it. Because most of the people I say that to are going to be like, okay, facts. Yeah, I can see that. It's like me saying Stone Cold Steve Austin is the greatest of all time. You go, okay, facts, I can see that. But you can also say, Undertaker is the greatest of all time. Many things can come.
What a shocker with Kross and Scarlett returning. With them coming back, I can definitely see Gargano and Bray Wyatt next. Triple H is making big moves for sure.
Let me tell y'all something. The landscape of wrestling has completely changed. Anybody can go anywhere. Gargano could go to WWE or AEW. Bray Wyatt, Wyndham Rotunda can go to AEW or WWE. Although reports have said that Sasha Banks and Naomi are coming back, and more than likely they will come back, they can go to AEW or WWE. Who knows what could happen? Negotiations are always still ongoing. So I'm very excited to see where that goes. But back to what I was saying about Ricochet. See, people nowadays look for something to complain about. Twitter is a toxic cesspool of people who hate their lives, who are miserable, and who want others to be just as miserable as them. Because they're unhappy with themselves. They want people like me to be unhappy. But hey, that's not my business. Oh. Get you a mug today. Happy days, ladies and gentlemen, for wrestling fans. SmackDown was awesome. Rampage was good. By the way, Rampage was live. It should be live every week. I keep saying that, but hopefully when they get this TV deal, this new TV deal, which is, I think it's coming up in like 2023, right? Like spring 2023. When it comes up, they need to get 2 hours for Rampage. They need to go 2 hours and compete with SmackDown because I think both shows are just phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving SmackDown. And I'm loving Rampage. And I can't wait to talk about both of them. So I hope you guys are sitting back, relaxing, chillaxing, because we about to talk some wrestling right here in Alyx's world. So let's pay these bills and get started. If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all of my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership today. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. But don't forget to give thanks. Also, don't forget to hit that super thanks afterwards to donate. You can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alyx Central. Also, give me a follow on Instagram, and give me a follow on Spotify. But don't forget to give me a follow on TikTok. For I am the tickest of the talkiest. Look at me botch like Ronda Rousey. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo. And yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justalyxsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt today. Pro Wrestling Tees, get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, get you a new school Alyx's World t-shirt, but most importantly, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, America, cause it's the remix t-shirt made by It's J Knox and Firestar Heart. All this down below in the description box. And you know what you need right now? I can sense it. I can smell it. What you need is a Ridge wallet. You don't need these beat up, bulky Vince McMahon wallets. You need you a game metal wallet, or maybe even a phone case. But where do you get it? I know what you're saying. Yo, Alyx, how the hell can I get this? I went on their website. It's super expensive. Let me hook you up. How's about we get a quick word from our sponsor? And then we'll get to some shout-outs. Today's video is sponsored by The Ridge. Are you tired of traditional leather wallets wearing out? Are your phone cases cracking way faster than they should? Perhaps you're a minimalist and are searching for something more small profile. Well, The Ridge is here to help. The Ridge offers metal-plated wallets and phone cases that will last you a long time. Quality materials come in aluminum, titanium, and carbon fiber, making it hard to damage and long-lasting. Its slim design allows you to carry it anywhere, even in the smallest of situations. Each variant has a strap or clip to fasten your money, as well as an expandable card holder that holds between 1 to 10 cards, including credit cards and IDs. Today, if you click our link and use the coupon code RAWCognizance, you can get 10% off your first purchase. That's ridge.com/rawcognizance and the coupon code RAWCognizance in all caps. Stop carrying worn down bulky wallets and flimsy phone cases. Get complete control of your belongings today by contacting The Ridge. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking at, oh my god, 200 people! We got 200 people live. Oh, never mind. It's 177. What? I had 200. I hate when that happens. Okay, well, it's 174 people now, but it was at 200 for a while there. Thank you to the people watching me live. Thank you for making me a part of your day. You are amazing. You could have been anywhere. You could have chosen anybody here in the YouTube space. You chose just Alyx here in Alyx's world. So while you're here, please hit that like button. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will have to be recommended here on YouTube, and the more I will grow. So thank you for being here. Show some love to the moderators: Ultra Shao 97, Firestar Heart, Elias, Ademi, and Godzilla Hawk, who help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. And I don't see any YouTube members. Yeah, I think I saw King Mike Tuds. Yes, I did. King Mike Tuds, former Super Chat champion King Mike Tuds in the building. And if I see anybody else, I'll call them out. We have a lot of Super Chats lined up. Let's play these Super Chats, then we'll get to shout-outs.
No more BDSM Karrion Kross. LFG.
Why y'all hating on Ball Karrion Kross? I like Ball Karrion Kross. No tea, I actually do like him. With hair or without hair. I'm just happy he's back. Him and Scarlett. They got such a bad shake. Remember when they brought him up and he lost to Jeff Hardy in like, what was it, under a minute? I was gonna say 30 seconds.
Book women's tag titles. Io and Dakota win titles at Clash. Sasha and Naomi return a la CM Punk 2011. Ladder match at Extreme Rules. Sasha, Naomi win.
And then Naomi turns heel and joins the Bloodline. Then I'll be happy. I don't want to see Sasha and Naomi be tag teams anymore. They need to split that up. Do Naomi as a heel. Do Sasha as a, I guess as a babyface. I don't know. Maybe we should flop that. Let's flop that. Sasha as a heel and Naomi as a face. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of red?
If Gargano or Bray Wyatt came to WWE, how would you debut them, and where do you see the Velveteen Dream next?
Ooh, Velveteen Dream. Would they bring back Velveteen Dream? I might do a video on that. I think he might. The more I think about it, he could bring back Velveteen Dream. Gargano said he doesn't know, so I don't know. If I had to flip a coin and choose, probably WWE. Bray Wyatt, yeah, again, WWE. I think both of them are just more loyal to Triple H than Tony Khan. Either way, I don't care. It's just a channel change to me. I don't give a damn. I love both shows right now. I'm not tripping about that. Anyways, let's get these shout outs out the way. Thank y'all for being here. Again, like the video and get these, at least get me to 100. I think we can hit 100 within the first 30 minutes, of course. All right. Hello to the following people. Mr. Anthony, right. And then we got, can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Oh, yeah, Mr. Krabs. And one of my favorites, Khalil does everything. Everything, Khalil. Can you do a 630 splash like Ricochet?
Clash at the Castle should look like Armageddon.
The stage set? Probably. We'll figure it out. Back to what I was saying. Can you do a 630 splash like Ricochet? Because if you can definitely do everything. Work on it, sir. I also see Wrestle Spider. Somewhere a glass just cracked. You're welcome. David Adams, Michael McBride, 0. We also see Francis 5000. 5000? Wow. Welcome, sir. Love the name. See Liv Morgan in the chat. No! Why y'all boo Liv Morgan tonight? Y'all wrong for that. Oh, y'all wrong for that. Why y'all boo my girl? She just became champion and y'all already booed her. Damn. Well, she did tap out. Sorry, Liv. We gotta talk about Liv too. That's gonna be a separate portion of the video because that was, that sucked. I didn't like seeing Liv get booed like that. But I have my opinions on why, and we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, back to the shout out. Sean 101, DT Oversolve, great Reginald Scott, Mohab.
Where do you see David Benoit, and can he be in AEW?
Oh, no. David Benoit is definitely going to AEW. He is not going back to WWE. It's not happening. I'm not saying that he wouldn't fit in the WWE system. They want to distance themselves away from Benoit as much as possible. So AEW, I think it's best if they bring him back. Or bring in David Benoit. You can't bring back Chris Benoit, even if he was alive. But yeah. I can see them going to AEW. Jordan Galam, Nella Nell, JJ Bulldog, Joseph Winters, Billy Ray Allen, is it Dalton Riley, or yeah, I say it right, Dalton Riley, Taryn Jones. I think I see Scary Barley. All right, I'm gonna go with it. I think that's right. Chase 5677, The Dark OPZ. Interesting name. I think I see you here a lot. That might be one of the only few times I've shouted out your name, though. Husky518, Nithrax, who keeps showing up late, but he here. I appreciate you for showing up. Nathaniel Rollins, Jacko Robertson, Adam Ritter, who keeps spamming the chat so I can say his name. All right, chill, dude. Benny Gilbert.
'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of rain?
The problem bringing back Velveteen is that the crowd would boo him like crazy.
I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing if you use it right, but I know what you mean. He would need to prove his innocence first, which they can do. Last one's gonna go to, Monaco 42. All right. If I didn't say your name, it's not because I hate you. There are 180 people in this chat. I need to get this stream going. I can't say all your names. So once again, get here earlier and wait, no, one more. I gotta do this one. This one's special to me because I haven't seen this man in a long time and I'm upset that he stopped showing up to my streams, but he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Sega! I had to do it. Sega! Bruh, you gotta show up every stream. Every stream I have, you gotta show up early, okay? Because it's not gonna make sense to me just out of nowhere say Sega. Okay? I need you to show up every stream in the morning. Not in the morning, at night, in the afternoon. Be here early, goddammit. So we can all go Sega! My man. On that note, it is time to talk about some wrestling. I'm pumped up, goddammit. We gonna start things off with Rampage. I want to start with Rampage because, not saying Rampage was bad. I actually thoroughly enjoyed Rampage. It's not the show that people are talking about. So let's go ahead and jump right into Rampage, AEW Rampage, which was live. We'll see how the ratings reflect the live shows. I think actually ratings increase when the shows are live. So if it goes live on a regular basis, I think that will reflect in the ratings, which it needs to. I've noticed the ratings have declined since, it started being taped, which I thought was dumb. I don't know why we're doing these tape shows. The ratings are going to be low because people will just look at the spoilers. But if it's live, there's no reason to look at spoilers because it's live. So I do see the ratings going up once it actually goes permanently live. Hopefully. But let's take a look at this show. It was in the Van Andel Arena in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Okay. And apparently the show was sold out. Good job. They sold out the show. It wasn't a big building, but they still sold it out. Pretty good. Yeah, the show was awesome. I love the first match. Jon Moxley versus Mace. Is it Mance Warner or Mace Warner? I think it's Mance Warner. We'll find out later. This is his debut match in AEW. And essentially, he's another Jon Moxley. He's someone that likes to brawl and fight and bleed. And that's exactly what we got. It was a brawl. And both men beat the piss out of each other. Hardcore action. Both were busted open. When is Jon Moxley not busted open? He's busted open in every match now. The man can't go one match without not bleeding. I don't care. I'm cool with it. But alright. Yeah, Jon Moxley got busted open fighting Mance Warner. I'm going to go with Mance, not Mace. Although Mace Warner sounds cool too. And of course, when Mance Warner busts himself open, he has to top Moxley. And he donned the proverbial Crimson Mask. And it was a lot of weapons used at the beginning. Chairs, steel steps. Oh, it was a fight. If you like CZW, if you like the hardcore action, this was for you. Now, Moxley does win because, of course, and he basically choked his ass out. He choked out Mr. Warner in his debut match. I thought it was a great match. Good impression when it comes to Mance Warner. Again, if it's Mace Warner, let me know. Because I think I'm definitely sure it's Mance Warner. Guys, we're like 3 away from 100 likes. Give me them 3 likes so I can hit 100. But yeah, Jon Moxley wins the first match. Backstage, QT Marshall and the Factory confront Ricky Starks. And he says, look, you need protection from Powerhouse. And Ricky Starks all like, no, kiss my ass. I don't need that shit. By the way, I didn't talk about this on Wednesday, but Team Taz is done. Team Taz has disbanded. No more Taz for Ricky Starks. No more Taz for Powerhouse Hobbs. No more Taz for Hook, which I thought was interesting. I mean, you can still do Hook, but alright, no Taz for Hook. Alright, but yeah, Ricky Starks is going to be fighting his way up the ranks, dealing with the factory to, you know, get his babyface momentum going, because eventually he will be fighting for a championship, and I can't wait for that. And of course, fight Powerhouse Hobbs too. Got to get there. Konosuke I can't speak English right now. Konosuke Takashita, that's not even English, versus Ryan Nemeth. Crowd was hot for Takashita. Yeah, and the match went exactly how you would think it would go. Takashita gets his first victory on U.S. soil, right? Right? It's his first victory, right? Asking for a friend. Yes? Cool. Takashita beats Ryan Nemeth in his first victory on U.S. soil. Then Peter Avalon decided to attack him. But then the babyface kicks his ass too. Because Konosuke is a future main eventer. I don't think when Tony Khan signed him, I doubt he thought he would be this good and get this over, but surprise, surprise, he will fight Claudio Castagnoli, tomorrow night for Battle of the Belts, and I'm not going to be here live for it, but I can promise you right now, when I get home, I'm watching that shit. I'm watching it, because it's going to be a hell of a fucking match. I can't wait for it. Best Friends and Orange Cassidy announced they will be in the Trios tournament. Sounds good to me. Then we got Madison Rayne, everybody's favorite Impact Knockouts champion. Madison Rayne defeating Leila Grey. Okay. Congratulations to Madison Rayne for becoming a coach in AEW, but after watching this match, maybe we should have gotten Gail Kim or Mickie James. Wait a minute, why didn't we get Mickie James? She's not under a contract. The fuck? Tony, how'd you pass up Mickie James for Madison Rayne? Really? Okay, maybe he did ask Mickie and she said, nah. Madison Rayne? I'm not even saying Madison Rayne isn't a good teacher. Maybe she is, and maybe she might be a good creative mind too, so I'm not harping on her for getting the job. I just watched this match though and went, really? Like, Serena Deeb, absolutely, because Serena Deeb is a trainer, I think, is a coach. She better be. No, she is. Serena Deeb being a coach makes all the sense in the world. But Madison Rayne? There are women that wrestle better than her. Who's she gonna coach? The fuck? Alright, whatever, congratulations. She's gonna fight Jade Cargill on Wednesday. Okay. We'll make that quick. She even took out Kiera Hogan with the... What did they call it? The reins? The cross reins or some crap? Cross reins? Ew! Get your own finisher. Cross reins. Main event was Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, Swerve and Our Glory, taking on Tony Nese and Josh Woods. And a Friday night street fight! It was awesome. That main event was insane. Bodies being tossed around, big chops from Keith Lee, big men just slapping each other and going through tables and using weapons and all kinds of stuff. Powders and 450 splashes and nice stiff action. So if you're a fan of hardcore craziness, wildness, you got a lot of that on Rampage tonight. Not just with Jon Moxley and Mance Warner, but also in the street fight. That German suplex through the table, oh my god, Josh Woods German suplex and Keith Lee through those two tables was ridiculous. Ridiculous. But of course, Swerve Strickland gets the victory with the Swerve Stomp on Tony Nese. And there you go, the tag team champs retain and continue to go on their reign. where they will possibly, hopefully, fight FTR at the pay-per-view. So there you go. Rampage was a good show. I hope it really, really, really does change to a live event going into this new TV deal they have to change up. All right, let me see if we have any more super chats before I continue. We do, so I'm gonna play these super chats, and then we'll switch over to SmackDown.
'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of rain?
Sorry, my man, in the Air Force. I always watch the videos the next morning, though. SEGGGAAAAA.
Sega, alright, I can't do it no more. I only got like 3 of them in me. 3 of them in me, so I want to save 1 each time for the morning. Come on, man. Come on, imagine that. Khalil does everything. Anthony, why? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Who else do we have? What other taglines do I got? Great, Reginald Scott. Kingo Heko Mundo. All these awesome, awesome names. Miss Teresita. Former Super Chat champion. Mike Tuds. King Mike Tugs. Wrestle Spider, man. And then on top of that, I get Sega. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. I think we hit 200. 200 viewers. We're close. We're 190. We can definitely hit 200. Maybe when I start talking about this, we'll hit it. All right, let's move over to SmackDown. I'm not even gonna wait. Let's hit it right at the top. The main event featured Roman Reigns coming out. He addressed the crowd saying, "Acknowledge me." And then next thing you know, here comes Drew McIntyre. And Drew's all like, "I'm ready to kick your ass." And before he can touch the ring, the music hits. The screen goes black and white. As soon as I see Scarlett, I am losing my mind. Scarlett comes out. Here comes Karrion Kross, and he beats the piss out of Drew. He carries his ass over to the steel steps and just starts beating his ass down, stands up, looks over his shoulder to Roman Reigns. Here comes Scarlett with the hourglass, turns it upside down. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And the show ends with Karrion Kross and Scarlett Bordeaux back in WWE. Notice the difference. Karrion Kross debuts on Raw, loses to Jeff Hardy in under a minute, and becomes a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in their half shell, Turtle Power, Ninja Turtle villain with the suspenders. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! It was embarrassing. They intentionally screwed up Karrion Kross. But the moment Triple H took over, he not only debuts with Scarlett, he didn't even get Scarlett the first time, but then he debuts beating up Drew McIntyre and facing off with Roman Reigns. Oh my fucking God. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's awesome. That's how you debut someone, Vince. Don't you dare sit there and tell me Vince had all the intentions in the world to treat these NXT talent like everyone else. Nah, he intentionally buried him. I know now, seeing the debut of Karrion Kross, Vince intentionally buried every single NXT call-up because he didn't create them. I'm sick of Vince McMahon. I'm so glad he's gone. This show is so much better without him, and now I get to look forward to new faces not only coming back, but debuting. And if this is how we're doing it, oh my God. This is how you make a statement. The momentum is shifting. I see a lot of people talking about WWE now than AEW. Not saying AEW is terrible, it's just now that Triple H is in charge, it's bringing back hope that we can get that golden era in WWE again. And I think it's awesome. I'm excited, man. Karrion Kross versus Drew McIntyre? Karrion Kross versus Roman Reigns with Scarlett Bordeaux? How can anyone hate this? This is what we've been looking for. This is what we've been waiting for. This is something that I have been praying for. Triple H, ladies and gentlemen, is bringing hope back to WWE one show at a time. I thought Raw was great, but SmackDown! Oh my goodness. So now, if this is what he's gonna do with the talent returning or debuting, I can't wait to see what they do with, oh my god, I'm not calling him Braun Breaker. Freaking Rex Steiner. With Carmelo Hayes. With Cameron Grimes. Woo! To the moon. Come on, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for everybody. It is a new day. It's a new day. Yes, it is for WWE. If you're not excited for Karrion Kross coming back, I don't know what you're doing here, buddy. What are we doing here? Yeah, by the way, Roman Reigns said hospital. Those of you who don't know, Vince McMahon hates the word hospital. So I think that's great. So, that made me very happy. I'm excited for what is going to come for SmackDown going forward. So, with that said, I am going to go back to the beginning of SmackDown and go through the show. Because there are some things about the show that did annoy me. It wasn't like it was garbage, but it's old Kevin Dunn garbage that I'm looking forward to missing when he's done. First thing we gotta get rid of, this piped in crowd noise bullshit. When you're watching these shows and you hear the piped in crowd noise over the matches, it's ridiculous. You can't even hear commentary, and commentary's great. Michael Cole's back to saying wrestling, calling the wrestling moves. You even got, of course, you're gonna have Pat McAfee doing his shenanigans, but they got him doing some NFL sketches during the shows and stuff. Hilarious. I love it. So I'm very excited to see what those two can do under Triple H now that they're off the cuff. You know, no more worrying about Vince. So that's good. I'm excited about that. But the problem is I can't hear him because of the piped in crowd noise. I need Kevin Dunn to go. Now, a report came out. I don't even remember where it was. I think it was during a medium scrum. Triple H said that Kevin Dunn is a part of the team. And they got people up in arms. Oh my god, I guess he's staying. Y'all, it's well known Triple H and Stephanie, probably Kevin Dunn, but those two do not like Kevin Dunn. And they're hoping he leaves. They're hoping that he just walks out and they replace someone with his spot. I don't think he's going to leave, though. I think he's going to stay regardless. He needs to leave because his shit was pissing me off. The piped in crowd noises and the camera cuts. The 10,000 camera cuts are ridiculous. I am sick of it. It's still there. We got to change the production. Kevin Dunn needs to go. Triple H, I need you to go in, grab him by his big buck beaver tape, and drag his ass off back to the dam he came from. Give him a carrot while you're at it. What's up, Doc? I'm so sick of him. I'm so sick of Kevin Dunn. I'm sick of him, man. So those were the only issues I have with this show. We'll get to Liv Morgan in a second, and that's gonna be a separate video. I might do more than that. I might do Karrion Kross and then Liv Morgan, but I'm definitely doing Liv Morgan because we gotta talk about her. Other than that, the show is fantastic. If you can just get through the production bullshit, you'll love the show. Because we kick things off with Ricochet versus Bum-ass Corbin. Baron Corbin. Match was great, by the way. Baron Corbin can wrestle. He's always been a good wrestler, but his characters have been garbage. He's just awful as a performer. Well, okay, awful as a character worker. How about that? The match was great, though. Ricochet got a chance to shine. That boy was doing corkscrew, tope con giros, moonsaults, a freaking beautiful shooting star press. That boy hit the peak. He hit the rafters with that shit. Ricochet got a chance to shine, and the crowd went crazy for him. See what happens when you let people do what they're good at? Because he wasn't doing half the shit in that match that he was doing under Vince. And Vince was burying him. But Triple H said, nah, I'm not going to bury you, bruh. I want you to go out there and show the world why you're the best high flyer in wrestling. And Ricochet said, bet. And he beat Baron Corbin. He won a match. Ricochet won a match, and then he opened the show, showing the world his shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's how it works. That's wrestling. Don't you ever, I don't want to see another person tell me Ricochet is not a star. Fuck you. You're just a hater. You're a hater. Okay? You've always been a hater. Ricochet has always been a star. It's just how he's been booked. And if he continues to shine like this, homeboy, watch out. That boy's he's gonna transcend wrestling. I'm excited about Ricochet, man. The sky is the limit for him. For real. Like, literally, it's the limit for him. So, good to have Ricochet back. And yes, like I said before, he better than everybody. Everybody. Don't at me. He is better than all your favorites. So Sami Zayn is backstage trying to get in with the bloodline, and they all like, nah. We don't like you, Sami, because you a nobody. We got titles, you don't got any titles, so suck it. Don't know where that's going. Hopefully it leads to a babyface turn for Sami Zayn. It really should. I'm hoping it leads to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens teaming up to take on the Usos. Please. Oh my God. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn teaming up to take on the Usos. Come on now. Nah, come on. I got myself excited for no reason. Ludwig Kaiser versus the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. So that's another one that did not do well under Vince. Nakamura. Well, it's Triple H now. King of Strong Style Nakamura versus Ludwig. That was a good-ass match. And since Shinsuke won that match, he will get to fight Gunther next week for the IC title. That match is going to be stiff. No homo. I'm just joking. No, like, for real, that match is going to be stiff as hell. Can't wait for that, man. I seriously cannot wait for that match. That's going to be a great... And it better be the main event. I heard that? Good, because if a car comes crashing through this window, I want witnesses. What was I saying? King of Strong Style versus Gunther is going to be an awesome match. I'm telling you. Like, imagine this match in NXT. Yeah, you're going to have that match on SmackDown. I had to phrase it that way. I had to say Nakamura versus Walter on NXT, right? Good, now imagine that match on SmackDown. That's what we're getting next week. Get excited, goddammit. I ain't trying to deal with y'all right now. Get excited. Okay, here we go. Let me get some water. Matter of fact, let me pull up the picture. Because I do need to clip this part out. Give me 1 second. And let me say this too. I love Liv Morgan. This is not a shot at Liv herself. I am someone that's been a big advocate of hers. I think she's gonna be one of those people that... Let me see how this looks. Is this good quality? No, that's terrible quality. Let me get a better quality picture. It's gonna be one of those people that just work for WWE in any role, whether she's a babyface or a heel. I hope she stays babyface, but if they turn her heel, it's y'all fault. I want y'all to know that. If they turn Liv Morgan heel, it's your fault. Just so we're clear. Okay, let me see how this picture looks. I think this will be okay. I might have to just use that one. Let me see if I can find one more. Because these quality pictures are garbage. Jesus Christ, come on. Alright, this one's gonna work. I'm feeling this one. Right? There we go. Oh, yeah, that's a much better quality picture. All right. So, Liv Morgan came out to the crowd. And to my surprise, and really to the surprise of everyone else, she got booed. The crowd booed her. Even Kayla Braxton was like, what the hell? Why are y'all booing Liv Morgan? She didn't do anything wrong. She starts cutting her promo. She says she's feeling so many different emotions. But when she looks at the WWE Championship, and then she gets cut off by a "you tapped out" chant. You tapped out. You tapped out. You tapped out. And then Liv says, okay, you know what? It's okay. Y'all can call me out on my shit. I know. Then the crowd booed her again. Oof. And then Liv proceeds to say, look, I know that I tapped out. But you know what? Before I tapped out, I survived Ronda Rousey's armbar 3 times. I survived Ronda Rousey. And this title means something to me. It means something to me. And that was all she said. And the boos kept going. And that's where I went, ugh. So, let's address this. Liv Morgan getting booed isn't just one of those things where the crowd was just sick of her. She just got that title, right? So it ain't because she just didn't deserve it. I think she's been deserving of a run like this. She's ate so much shit to get here. The problem is when you book her like the underdog for such a long time, and I mean this, she's lost 95% of her matches. I'm not even joking. Like, if you look through her history of SmackDown, NXT, Raw, wherever she's been, she's literally lost 95% of her matches. When you have a woman like that, all of a sudden turn around and win the Women's Championship, it's going to take a lot of convincing to make people think you're worthy of that title. So, at SummerSlam, when she pinned Ronda, but the TV tape shows she tapped out before Ronda actually got pinned, then it's very clear that Ronda got screwed. Ronda legitimately got screwed. Now, she is going to be the heel when she returns, but she got screwed. She got screwed. And now you have Liv Morgan coming out here going, yeah, you know, she got screwed, but sorry, I mean, I still won, bitch. I survived 3 of her arm bars. Fuck that shit. I mean, I tapped out to the last one, but I survived 3 of them. So, I'm the better woman. That's not a baby face. I'm sorry. Maybe that was intentional and they're going to turn her heel, which I think is a horrible idea. Do not turn Liv Morgan heel. Her promo could have been better and should have been better. To me, when I think about a babyface champion, I think about someone who would have been upfront with the idea that they weren't happy with that victory. I never got the idea or the sense that Liv Morgan was not happy with her victory, right? I didn't get the sense that Liv was not proud of how the match went down at SummerSlam. It almost felt like she didn't care. Like, fuck you, Ronda, I'm still champion, ha ha ha. Ah, man. If this was The Rock, if this was Austin, if this was Ronda, they would have been like, nah, fuck that shit. It ain't going down like that. Get your ass out here, Ronda. I want another match. Because I got these people talking about I'm not a good champion, that I'm a weak champion. Nah, fuck that shit. I can kick your ass right now, Ronda. Get your ass out here. If I would see Liv calling out Ronda, then I'd be like, let's go. That's a champion. But Liv is all like, you know what? Fuck that. Sorry. Too bad, so sad. I won. Okay, I tapped out, but guess what? Sorry, the referee didn't see it. I don't know, man. That was not the right way to go about it. It's unfortunately one of those cases where the talent might have just screwed herself over. Unless if this was intentional and she was told to go out there and say that because they're gonna turn her heel, fine. But I don't think it was. I think the whole idea was Liv go out there and say this because the crowd's going to be a little sympathetic towards you. No, they misjudged it altogether. The way that match went down at SummerSlam, the crowd has a right to feel like Ronda got screwed. Because she did get screwed. And so them booing Liv makes sense. And Liv, in my opinion, didn't handle it very well. She didn't really read the crowd right. And instead of, feeding off of that and going, no, you know what? I get why you're upset. I understand why you're upset. And guess what? I agree with you. Ronda, I want your ass. I want your ass at Clash of the Champions. I want to fight you to prove that I can actually beat you. Because until I beat you, I don't deserve this fucking title. That's what she should have done. That's what she should have done. I want to beat Ronda Rousey fair and square so people can see me as the champion. Right? She didn't do that. And that's why the crowd booed her. Because no one believed she could actually beat Ronda. I don't even think Liv believes she can beat Ronda. They're going to turn her heel, aren't they? Damn it. No, I don't want them to turn her heel. Liv is the perfect baby face. If you turn her heel, she's done. I'm going to say this again. If you turn Liv heel, it's over with. She will not recover. That will be the end of her. Do not turn her heel. Just use this as a vacuum moment. Next week on SmackDown, whenever we see her, have her turn around and go, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. I want Ronda's ass right now. I am sick of people saying I'm not a legitimate champion. I can prove I can beat Ronda. Let's go. If the crowd boos her, don't matter. Have Liv be that fighting champion because she did get some cheers tonight. She did get cheers tonight. But in the face of a crowd booing her, I don't think she handled that properly. So that's just how I feel about it. Whatever you do, I don't care what they do going forward. If you want to give the belt back to Ronda, whatever. Do not turn Liv heel. I will look at Triple H sideways if I see him turn Liv Morgan heel. Don't do that. Don't do that. I see people in the live chat calling her the next Nikki Cross. Oh, don't do that, y'all. Don't call her the next Nikki Cross or Nikki Ash. It is feeling like Nikki Ash all over again. Damn, man. All right, well, give me your thoughts about that. How y'all feel about Liv getting booed? Very curious to know where y'all sit on that. Okay. I guess we could talk about the gauntlet match, right? I thought the gauntlet match was good, actually. No, I thought it was great. This was the first time I came out of the match liking Raquel Rodriguez. Because I've never been a fan of hers. There's something about her presentation on the main roster that's working. You know? When she was on NXT, it felt forced. It felt rushed. I didn't see her as that dominant force. Here on SmackDown, I buy it. I like that she ran through Sonya Deville and then she ran through all the other ones. What was it? Let me look him up. Because I know. Shotzi Blackheart, Xia Li, and Natalya. She ran through all of them. And then the final person was Shayna Baszler. But after running through 4 or 5 women, of course she's going to be weak. And Shayna Baszler just wore her ass out, choked her out. And then I think she pinned her, right? Yeah, bridging waistlock. Pinned her 1, 2, 3. Because he choked her out. That was really, really good. I like seeing Shayna Baszler counter that top rope elbow into the Kirifuda clutch too. So you know Shayna Baszler's back. Let me tell y'all something. Shayna Baszler, Ronda Rousey, Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, Walter, Gunther, Sami Zayn, for sure. I don't know where Kevin Owens is. He might be going to SmackDown. We'll talk about that later. But those 6 are about to get massive pushes. Major TV time. Especially Sami Zayn. I think when he goes babyface, look the fuck out. Look out. When Sami Zayn goes babyface, it's over. He's taking over. I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. Yeah, man, that was quite the tournament. I like that. Or not tournament, freaking gauntlet match. Shayna Baszler won. So guess what that means? Liv's gonna be in a feud with Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey, which means Ronda and Shayna are gonna cross paths. Thank you. I've been waiting for that for the longest time. I am pumped for Shayna versus Ronda. That is gonna be so goddamn good. It's gonna be so goddamn good. I can't wait for it. Let's see here. Viking Raiders squash some jobbers. Yeah, they squash some jobbers. Who are they? Jem Mulkey and Tommy Gibson. Who cares? After the match, freaking Kofi Kingston hits the ring with a kendo stick to avenge his partner, Xavier Woods, after they attacked him and took him out. Kofi Kingston got a monster pop from the crowd. Kofi! 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 It's Kofi Mania all over again. Kofi Kingston radiating that main event potential. And Kofi ends up beating Eric in the next match with a schoolboy pin. And yeah, after that was Karrion Kross's debut. That was SmackDown. Y'all, I'm sweating. Your boy's sweating. I was sweating like a mofo, man. Talking about that. And let me tell y'all something. What did I tell y'all? When Triple H took over. When Vince McMahon got fired and Triple H took over, I told y'all it wasn't going to be immediate. You wasn't going to see instant change. I told y'all to give it time. You're going to see so many crazy things happening. Not just on Raw, but also on SmackDown. Give it time. Watch these shows go crazy. You're going to see a lot more on both shows that you never expected. If you thought Karrion Kross was one thing, if you thought Bayley returning with Io Sky and Dakota Kai was another thing, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready. This is only just the beginning. This is just the layers. Once we go TV 14 and they're able to just take off, my man, boys and girls, WWE, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be really good. Just strap in, I promise you. But yeah, that was SmackDown. Fantastic episode. Fantastic all around. Y'all guys, y'all gotta check it out if you haven't seen it already. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play these super chats. I'll go to the live chat, then I'm a split. Thank y'all for joining me. So let me go ahead and play these super chats.
Nah, 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 come on. Nah, 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 come on. M.
Roman said, hospital, and people sound more natural. Richo it beat a Vince guy in Corbin lol. Is this a sign from the Hunter, the Hearst and the Helmsley?
Is this a sign of the Hunter, the Hearst, and the Helmsley? Yes, it is. It is a sign of the Hunter, the Hearst, and the Helmsley. I do think it is. So good. So good. In the name of the Hunter, the Hearst, and the Helmsley.
I'm not that excited for Kross. Last time I saw him he wore a hockey mask. His second go around might be better, but first impression is key.
That first impression was dope though. Oh yeah, his second go around is gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. It should be. Shoot. Y'all, I'm excited. I am super excited about man, I'm super excited about what they do with Karrion Kross.
We are finesse. It don't make no sense. How you drifting finesse? You know it, you know. We are finesse. It don't make no sense. How you drifting finesse? You know it, you know it.
The reason why I don't care much for Ricochet, Shayna, and Liv is because they have lost so many times. I watch wrestling like I watch football or basketball. When I see a team lose a lot, it's hard for me to support them.
Right, and it needs to
If Velveteen Dream returns, would they boo him?
probably. Yeah, it needs to reestablish themselves. They need to reestablish themselves. Which is why I feel like with Liv Morgan, they should have sent her on a win streak before they, gave her the belt. Because now it's like, ugh. So now you're going to have her be dominant and stuff? I don't know about that. Just don't turn her heel. I'm serious. Do not turn Liv Morgan heel. That would be the dumbest thing you could do.
Chris Benoit messed up David Benoit chances in WWE.
Wait, did he do it twice? Oh, okay. I don't think he messed up. Nah, I disagree with that. I think David Benoit is still able to come back to WWE, just not right now because of all the controversies, but I think it's a safe bet for him to go to AEW for now. But yeah. All right. Yeah, let's see what's going on in the live chat. Someone just asked me how I feel about Lacey Evans not getting TV time. They need to go back to the drawing board with her. Period. I don't think Lacey Evans is in a position at the moment right now to be, she's not in a good position right now to be showcased on TV. That's just my opinion. Don't get upset with me. I just don't think right now her character is worth the TV time. Aaliyah deserves more TV time than her, honestly. ESF Andy 011. Yeah, I gotta say, I have mixed feelings about the term hospital. Cornette once pointed out jackasses would harass hospitals to try and get autographs. Ooh. I mean, still, it's just a hospital, though. Alright, how we feel about Rampage? What are your thoughts on Rampage? I see people actually giving Rampage some positive reviews. Yeah, I think the thing with Rampage is people are so used to not caring or not watching it because it's taped. But once it goes live, I can see that changing. JJ Bulldog says, this is what wrestling is all about. I agree. TLB the Fly Guy says, Ricochet is the best high flyer in wrestling. Do you agree? Do you think Ricochet is the best high flyer in wrestling? If not, who is? Let me know. People are saying Mustafa Ali is great too. Alright, I'm cool with that. Do I see Kevin Dunn leaving? I think he has to. Otherwise, he's going to have a very miserable time still being there. Alright, but yeah, people seem to like Rampage. How we feeling about SmackDown? Ricochet. How we feeling about Ricochet? Do we all agree that Ricochet is at least in the top 5? How about that? Yeah, not a lot of people are disputing the fact that people say he's the best high flyer of all time. Sounds good to me. Shinsuke versus Volter is going to be a banger. Oh, absolutely. That's going to be stiff. Let me see here. All right, Liv. How we feeling about Liv? Anthony White says he feels bad for Liv, but he understands the boos. Yeah, the boos were pretty bad. I see that we have some spammers here. Thank y'all for getting the spams. To me, spammers in my live chat today. Yeah, Liv getting booed sucks. But that's what happens when you book her. That's what happens when you book her to lose 95% of her matches. Now she has to reprove herself to the crowds. You get me? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't really put that all on Liv. The booking is just not for her. When you lose 90% of your matches, that's what's gonna happen. You get me? Yeah. Her promo could have been better. Her promo could have been so much better. I 1000% agree with that. Yeah, don't turn her, please. Don't y'all dare turn Liv. Don't turn Liv. Let me see here. Michael Walker, this week was pretty good. I think they definitely should give more shine to their mid-card on this show, or have it with a different feel. The mid-card needs a little bit of work, but yeah, for sure. All right, last but not least, Karrion Kross. How we feel about Karrion Kross coming to WWE, returning to WWE? Do I think Karrion Kross will dethrone Roman Reigns? I'm more comfortable with him doing it than Drew McIntyre, if I'm being honest with you. Do I think Sasha and Naomi will return? Yeah, I do. I think it's a safe bet that they're coming back. I wouldn't be surprised if at the last second Sasha said, I want to go to AEW. But yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't return. Honestly, they're going to be under the helm of Triple H. The game! Goosebumps. Amine. Bank Bar. Amine Bank Bar. Amine Bank Bar. Close enough. Says Goosebumps. That's good, man. Cleo does everything. Says I think Karrion could dethrone Roman for the time. I think Roman could dethrone Roman for the. I can't speak English today. One more time. Cleo does everything. Yes, I think Karrion could dethrone Roman for the WWE title and Drew for the Universal title. Crap. Thank you. Michael Walker. Kross is definitely a change of pace. I couldn't see any other talent and contention at this point. Yeah, for real. I'm super excited to see what happens next. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. As you file out, please leave a like, please leave a comment, please subscribe, and click the bell for more content. Also, follow me on social media. So my Facebook right now is down due to a DMCA copyright strike, but I currently filed a copyright counter claim, so it'll either be back up in the next few days or it'll be back up in the next 10 to 14 days. But it's coming back. I'm not changing anything with the name. And if it doesn't come back up, I'm just going to create a new Facebook page with the same name and same location. So, just Alyx Central. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo. There's the Patreon. Wherever you want to help support the channel with. The links are down below. Buy yourself a t-shirt. Check out my social media. Do all the YouTube things. And I'll catch you guys next time. So, yeah. Same old, y'all. We're back. Raw, AEW, Smackdown, every single week. Not feeling NXT right now, but once that gets better, I'll be back to reviewing that too. But yeah, we're not going to see a pay-per-view until September, so it's just a full month of reviews. Hope you guys stick around for it. Should be nice. Thank y'all for being here. You guys are awesome. Always know you are welcomed right here in Alyx's World, a place that is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Peace.